Hey everyone, it's Sammy from Push Square, and we're just about a week away from Farpoint launching for PlayStation VR alongside the new PlayStation VR Aim Controller. Now, for those of you who don't know, this brand new peripheral is actually a pretty cool piece of kit. It's packing a couple of onboard analog sticks, rumble technology and full PlayStation Move functionality so that it's able to replicate in-game weapons in 3D space. But Sony doesn't exactly have the best track record when it comes to add-ons like this, does it? I mean, who could forget the PlayStation 3 Sharpshooter, which for the record can't be used as a substitute for the PSVR Aim Controller. And Wonderbook died a pretty prompt death too, didn't it? And then there's the PlayStation Move Racing Wheel. Yeesh. So yeah, if you're planning on purchasing Farpoint, you may be wondering which games are actually going to support the controller. Well, fortunately there are a few, and I'm going to talk about those in this video. But before we get into it, I want to thank you so much for watching, and do consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel if you're a fan of PlayStation VR and the PS4 in general. Right, here we go. Alright, so this one is really obvious and I'm going to gloss over it very quickly as a result. Farpoint is obviously launching alongside the PSVR Aim Controller, and it naturally supports the peripheral as a result. While you can use the DualShock 4 in the first person shooter, my hands-on time with Farpoint has kind of revealed that you're going to want to use the weapon. Developer Impulse Gear has helped Sony design the accessory, and thus it makes excellent use of the firearm, allowing you to physically aim down the sights of your assault rifle, and you can even perform Arnie-esque shoulder throws to switch weapons. It's seriously cool stuff. And moving on, let's have no giggling at the back. Dick Wilde may sound like the kind of game you'd expect to play at a hen party, but it's actually a pretty light-hearted shooter that sees you fending off waves of feral animals from the sanctuary of your boat. While dual wielding is a big part of the game, the PSVR Aim Controller will be supported, and I'm not entirely sure how that's going to work at the moment, but the title's due out at some point in May, so I shouldn't have to wait long to tell you. There's a good chance that you already own the Brookhaven experiment, so that's good news if you're planning on picking up a PSVR Aim Controller, because the survival horror will support Sony's new peripheral. I personally haven't played this one just yet, but from what I've heard it's great fun if you like being scared witless. Just type the title into YouTube and you'll find dozens of clips of people freaking out over the game's fast approaching nasties. You're probably going to want that PSVR Aim Controller in order to feel safe then, So it's not a lot of support at the moment, but Sony has said that it's working on more games internally that take advantage of the PSVR Aim Controller, and I wouldn't be surprised if one or two of those got announced at E3 in June. You know, at $74.99 in the UK and $79.99 in the US, this is a pretty pricey proposition, but from what I've played of Farpoint, it's shaping up to be one of the best PlayStation VR experiences thus far, and the Aim Controller really adds to the immersion. I'll have a review of the game as soon as possible, so I'll let you know if you're still sitting on the fence, but hopefully it sells well and encourages more developers to pledge support to the peripheral, because it seems like a pretty neat piece of kit. Anyway, let me know if you're planning to purchase Farpoint in the comments section below, and if you'll be getting the PSVR Aim Controller along with it. Are there any games that you'd like to see support the accessory in the future? Thank you so much for watching, please do like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.